Good evening everyone and welcome to the stream. I hope everyone had a wonderful day. So it's Thursday evening today actually, and we're flying from Riyadh in Saudi Arabia to Jizan, if I pronounce that correctly, also to Saudi Arabia. So pretty much the same neighborhood where we were flying yesterday. I see that we have already some people here. Adi, welcome to the stream. Also Knight Knight and Peter. So good evening to everyone. So thank you for joining. Also Derekster is here. I thought already I saw his plane. So welcome to the stream, mate. So I will put the webcam on, and the reason why I'm just a little bit later is that I'm running in some troubles. There is no stream without. So SimConnect is not running. Don't know how to fix it without restarting everything. So just saw it on the last moment. So the top bar is not working, so you cannot see how far we are in the flight. So that will not be possible today. And also FS Realistic is not working. So that are the problems where I'm dealing with at the moment. Next, oh, custom airport. I was looking for this. Well, this is a payware airport. So, and I'm checking that everything is working. Yep. So yeah, and it's still work in progress, I think, because if you see right here, I don't know if that is in the real life as well, but there is a wall. And there is actually nothing, no gates. Dexter, that sounds like a complete restart. Yeah, and I have no time to restart everything. It takes 20 minutes or something to do that. So we will, I hope everything will work. So SimConnect not working. Don't know how that is possible. So our flight for tonight is 1 hour 44 minutes, so that can take a little bit longer because I adjusted a little bit the flight plan. And there's the one that I posted in Discord, so the file that you get with it, that's already adjusted, so I try to follow that. So we will see if everything is working. And that's not. Damn. Already was expecting something, because also my joysticks are not working. Joystick and yoke. As you can see, nothing is working. So I need to restart everything, guys, because I did already a restart for this. So I need to restart the sim, and hopefully it will that will work. My excuse for that, so I have no power, battery is also not. Very strange. If I open this, SimBridge is running. Maybe we need to start it again, because normally I have a message when it's starting up like this. J77, hi all. Nice airport. The fault is not a very impressive. No. So J77, welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine. Really, I hope that. And yeah, thanks for joining. Dexter, I just put some music on, elevator music. Alright, so we try again. So that's not working. Nope, nothing is working. So guys, I need to restart the sim. My excuse for that. So I will disappear for a minute, and then we will just restart everything. So that is what you get when you're running late, and then some troubles. I saw already the sim connect that was not working, and then also the yoke and the joystick was not working. So I'll say maybe it's the same thing as with the 737 from PMDG, but it's not, it seems. So there are more troubles. So once again, I will start up the simulator again, and again my excuse. And yeah, I would like to put on music, but then I get some copyright issues. So it will take a minute, guys. My excuse. G77 playing right now. I've been waiting for a plane like you. What do you mean with that? On Dexter, anyway, I wanted to ask if anyone has encountered some problems with PMDG and ground taxiing. I think it was I was moaning about yesterday already. I didn't have the time today to check it out. Maybe tomorrow, if I don't do a stream on the airport, but there is 80% a chance of rain and there is a lot of wind. That combination is not doable actually. So if I have time tomorrow, I will check it out. And yeah, you told already yesterday about the problems with the PMDG. So far I didn't have any troubles, except that I was thinking that I had some troubles with the yoke because it was moving slowly. But once you start everything up, it works very good. But other than that, I didn't have any problems after the last update. So there's no worries, if not. Well, I try to do my best, so we will see. It all depends on the weather tomorrow. If the weather is very bad tomorrow, then I will have some time. And so there is no live stream without any issues, as you can see. So today we have another one, unexpected. But also, I think a few streams ago with another plane I had also no SIM connect. Don't know how that comes. So it's 2 times this week that we have this. Dexter, I did see some improvements yesterday already. Noticed that the tiller wheel for hand steering kept turning along with the rudder pedal movements. Okay. There's also where I have an issue with the rudder on my joystick. To the left, it's bugging. G77 did a flight today in the 737-700. Did not notice major problems with taxiing and the TM rudder pedals. So the last time we flew it, we had also no issues. So that's all what I can say for now. So I will park again somewhere where there's some space. All right. Cinderella Resto, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine. And then yeah, I'm back into the sim. I see something. There is it's working and right now. Alright, that's a good thing. Now just that everything from the tower wire system that needs to start. That is happening right now. So I guess we are good to go. And now my Geo and joystick works. Alright, so one thing I need to do, or two things, and also never start up FS Realistic in the Phoenix when you are flying, because then you get your nose down. And okay, FS Realistic is already running, so that's good. Then I will just fill in the top bar, and then we can start up. So a simulator connected via Sim Connect. Alright, so we'll just do that, and then we can and go back to the flight, guys. So problem solved. Alright. There we go. And then I am ready, if you guys are ready as well, but I guess so. So there we go again. I'm in the cockpit right here. Peter, also today flight done with PMDG without problems. Okay, that's good to hear. And Cinderella, I'm doing well, and you, well, I'm doing fine as well. Thank you very much. Dead at night, welcome to Cinderella. And then all right, so I'm allocated here, and there we have Dexter, I believe, and then we can power up. Whoa, nice. Okay, don't know how it comes, but so we can prepare for or request a boarding
requested.
And then we see that the jetway is turning. So once again, 1 hour and 44-minute flight today. Carwin Davis, welcome to the stream, mate, and good morning from New Zealand. So thanks for joining, hope you are doing fine. Alright, so we can already power this up. This is the experimental version of the plane. And so we can also put some batteries on. The fuel pumps can go on as well. And the thing where I was looking for the experimental version I didn't see, so that is not here anymore. That's a bit of a bummer. Alright. Now that night you are flying with the Saudi livery. Okay, nice, nice.
Pilot's boarding starting.
And then Dexter, I'm flying with FlyNAS, but not as fancy as with the full protections. Alright. Okay. And you, GL77, you fly the FlyNAS livery for the Phoenix today. Alright, nice. And then Carwin, a morning to Night and Night, and then Dexter is the Phoenix. Alright. Carwin Davis also morning to Dexter, and then GH77, same choice at
Crew
Dexter.
boarding
Nice.
starting.
Alright. Let's continue, because we have a little bit work on our flight plan.
Flight attendants, arm doors, and cross-check.
Glad at night you can't see Joe. I don't know if he's here. So we go to the init page, we do the request. And it's already in. Probably the settings are set wrong right here. Everything is on instant, I believe, because I didn't check that.
Your crew has boarded. Passengers boarding starting.
Okay, we have also the payload. That was also the thing that I was missing before. So that's in. And that's a good thing. Karin, hope not stalling today like yesterday. Well, let's hope so. But FS Realistic is running, so we will have no issues with that. So init thing is done here, and then we go to the flight plan, departure runway. I need to check. That's a 33 right. That's this one, and that's a direct. So we will insert right there. And then for our arrival, we have runway 33. That's ILS 33, and that's also a direct. So that is that. So next thing what I need to do is just follow my plan. So for the people that want to fly exact my plan, follow with me.
Good evening, ma'am.
So the first thing that we put in is MAT. MAT. Where is the T? And then 3R. That's what we will put in. And we put that in right here, I believe. Let me check. Yeah, should be good. From there we go to RK 410. So RK 410. And we put that right here. From there we go to RK 408. RK 408. And we place that right here. Like that. So then we go to the next. And that's a Munto. So that Kia can go. So we need to clear Kia. And there we go. And then we also clear that Discon. So then we have Munto and then Signe. That's also correct. And then Kit UB. That's also correct. And then TU and Jup. That's correct as well. Then we have WDR, that's also correct. And then Nopna or something, that is also correct. Alright. Kunso. Perop. Simdo. That's also in, and Kerom is the next one. So Kerom, and then we have a GIS that we can delete, so we will delete GIS. And then we have CI at 33. Clear the Discon, and then it will get a little bit tricky. So which is that? Budat. That's the one we need. That's this one. That's also in. That's correct. So I will come to the messages very quick. I think I just need to put in one more. So that's just A5. That's the last one. Just and then A5, and we put that right here. Okay, and then we check. Now we have a bad thing here, so hopefully we can fix that. And just we have here, so everything is in. I cannot change this. There's nothing I can do about that. Okay, so we go back to the messages. So Carving Davis and Love passenger, and the passengers greet each other like on a real plane. Yeah, that's very nice. Cinderella have been to Saudi Arabia in real life back in 2013. All right, very nice. 2013. And then what else we need to do? And then Corinne have my LMP in the fridge for later for the flight for cheers as usual. Looking forward to the stream. Thank you very much, mate. And then yeah, I will pick up my vitamins later on. So Cinderella, it seems that you were at a lot of places already. Alright, so what else we can do? Do we have actually... They're still loading up, that's a good thing. So a flight cruising altitude is 36,000 feet today. So at 36,000 we put that. And then we can also come right here. And set that already. Transponder we also can set. Oh, I will not do that, because otherwise we get some troubles if we are getting too close with this plane. So I will not do that. And then we put this on as well. There we go. That night in 1994 I started my career in Riyadh. I worked there for 1 year. Oh, nice, nice, nice. So we can put in the payload. 179 for the passengers. Cargo is 4,100. That's it. And we do that instant because GSX is loading. We just see for the fuel after. Alright. Zero fuel weight is 62.7. Something like that. And then we can load the plane. Why it's not doing that?
Refueling truck is on its way.
So that seems not to work, or what? Or did I do something wrong? Okay, so everything is
Catering
in.
vehicles are on their way.
Okay, then we just need to wait for the fuel. And everything is set up right here correctly. So we are pretty much done. So it goes very quick with this plane. Dexter just spotted that OERK elevation is quite high, 2053. Let's check. Something like that, yes. There we go, 2000 and a bit. Our destination, I don't know. And then we wait until we can add the fuel as well. I hope it will come. I was not following the messages, so we'll see. Cohen wonder if Night at Night and Dexter planes are aborted. So I think that they are pretty much done. I'm also pretty much done. It seems we don't get any fuel today, so we will do it by ourselves. So we'll put in the fuel. And that is 8,820. 8,820 kilograms of fuel. There we go. Oh, that was why. They still need to do the catering thing. So we are not going anywhere soon. Damn. Why they don't do that in the beginning? So I also need to open a door, it seems. Services. I cannot open that door, it seems. Nope. So we cannot open that front door, so he just kicks it in. Dexter ready to start APU, alright. Cohen, I always love watching the real airport catering trucks increase their higher, yeah. It's a nice thing, but here we cannot open that door, so that's a bit of a bummer. But not a problem for that person that push in the cart. So this is the airport where we depart today. Surroundings, there is not much of the surroundings. It's just the airport, and that's all. It looks better than the original. I need to say that.
Fuel truck is
but
in
there is
position.
not much here. Corwin wonder what food they have in store for the passengers. Well, I hope something very nice. Now it's a very not a long flight, just 1 hour and 44 minutes, so people will not eat that much, I guess. And then we can close the service doors. So also on this one we can close. So now the doors are closed everywhere, so catering is done. And then fueling, we wait for the fuel. Again, we will check this 8,820. And then we can prepare the aircraft further once they are done. And actually I can do that already now. So we go back to the init page, the second page, and that's 8,000 and 800, so 8.8. There we go. And then we put that in, it calculates. Then we go to the performance page, and there we go. And then we put flaps 1/ down and 0. That's not correct. 0.1. Flex stamp 59. There we go. And then we can put in the V speeds 136, 137, and V2 is 141. So that is that, and everything is in, guys. Here the fuel truck leaving, so yes. And then we can start with the APU 1, 2, 3, and APU is starting. And then we wait until APU is started. And we also can disconnect that jetway. And there we go. We check the door is closed. Yes, door is closed. And then we go prepare for the pushback. Back to GSX. And then prepare pushback for departure. So we need to go that way. And that's where runway 33 is. And we need a right, so yeah, we are close by.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Okay, ready for pushback. APU bleed on. So everyone is ready, guys. Let me know in chat if you're ready, then we can continue.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Warning, connection lost. Alright. I also lost connection with my mouse. Where's my mouse? Oh, here it is. Ah, come on, guys. Jesus. Is my mouse also working with the internet? Okay, there we go again. So the tail need to go to the right.
Locking gear.
Jet 77 ready. Knight at night ready. Mate, hey, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine. And thank you for joining. Knight at night, what's your plate name? Karin, try pressing enter. I tried, it was not a success. So it's lifting the aircraft.
Release parking brakes.
Release parking brake.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Alright. Ignition on. Then we wait a second and then we can start up engine number 2. Alright, so there we go. But hey, real weather, yes, real weather. Not real time, but real weather. So we have one plane, two planes. And we need three planes, I think. Who is flying? Current yesterday weather was hot in Christchurch. It got up to 34 degrees. Wow, that's very hot, mate. But hey, do we get to see rain? Well, when I loaded it up, we have always some things to see in the corner here, and it was very cloudy and yeah, maybe rainy, but to make sure I will check the weather. So it's real weather, yeah.
Set parking brakes.
Parking brake set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
So engine number 1 is running, 2 is running, so we start engine number 1. Current, the two planes are waiting for Davy, yes, but we are with more, I believe. And then Matej, you prefer to go by a map, okay. Now at night you should go in my direction. What direction? Where are you located? Who is who? We have there also Flynas. That's also one of the planes, I think. And there we have British Aerospace 146. And there we have another one. Right. The opposite way. Why we need to go to the opposite way? Because we go to runway 33 right, and I believe that is that way, if I'm correct. Let's check. Yes, 33. Of course, we have the wind with us, so that's actually not so good. But yeah. We are in the direction of the 33 right, yes. So that is what the sim brief gave me. If there is an exit, yes, I think the first one is an exit. They have also further down at the end, there is also an exit, so I think there is no problem. So we can, we have a good engine start, so we can go back to GSX and then confirm good engine start.
Ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Ignition can go off. And then we set flaps to 1. There we go. Alright. Also, this we can put on max. Fan brakes on.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Alright.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
So then we can taxi to the runway. Alright, there we go, guys. So I set the dead zone a bit higher on my rudder on the joystick because there was something wrong on the left side, so I needed to put more dead zone, and even that was not enough because something is really off there. So we go to the left. So my turning will be not so great today. If we are taxiing. Right, so we are on the correct way. So I thought we were with more planes. Seems not, so only with 3 then. Or do I see one plane not again like yesterday? Departure was all okay, I believe, but at the end we didn't see Ignite at night. Now we do some sightseeing here on the airport. Also tomorrow we do a flight, so the last flight of the year, and that's for tomorrow. And that flight will go to, let me check, from Sofia, Bulgaria, and to Rome in Italy. So that is our flight for tomorrow. And we do that with BH. And we do that also with the Phoenix. So tomorrow we fly the Phoenix for the last stream of the year. And then for next year, the first one will be on Monday. And then we fly from Toronto in Canada to Halifax, also in Canada. We do that with the PMDG 737-800. Jet 77, I just started as I was assigned to 15 left and did not want to crash into you guys, okay? Let me see, where are we? Because we need to turn somewhere. Well, actually I was not on the correct path, so I need to go to the left right here. So we make a turn left. And then we go immediately to the right. the meantime, we lost already 50 minutes. 50. Now that night it should be a right. Yes, we are going to 33 right, and that's right here. So I hold short, prepare the aircraft for departure, and there we go. So also my APU bleed can come off. APU off, taxi lights on, takeoff light on, and then landing lights and runway lights are on. Also strobe is on, and then we are ready for takeoff. And we'll line up and give the guy some space. Carwin, you like cruising like this while taxiing on a real planes, but when we are on the runway I go here and we hold the seats tight. Okay, so we are on the runway, we'll line up. And there we go. And then we wait for the other planes as well. Dexter, who's in front of me? I thought it was Canada at night. Because GH77 he will depart from the other side. You're right. So we check flaps again. So that is right. Flaps are set. Everything is set here as well. Flight plan. Hope this will not give any troubles. So yeah, it will not give any problems. Carwin, I don't know when planes are parked. That sound comes from up when engines are up. Indeed. Carwin, good night. Your plane is not moving, alright. Maybe because sometimes I thought as well. So put your handbrake or parking brake on and off again, and also your left and right brake if possible. And then give or try to give a lot of throttle. Maybe press some button. Okay. Maybe it's in pose or something. But I already had that a few times with my flights as well, where my plane was not moving anymore. So then I tried a bit of everything, and eventually every time it tried to move. So it's also another company where I was aware of FlyNAS or NAS. Didn't know. Dexter, do you have more than one switch assigned to the parking brake? And Carwin, it's only a Dexter and a Knight at Night flying, or GH77. So GH77 is also flying, but he will take off from the other side. So still no movement from Knight at Night. And GH77 is also flying, but already in the air. Alright. So we are waiting for a Knight until it gets his plane moving. Like I already said, there's that also a few times already. Kevin Davis, G877 underway. Yep. And then Dexter, shocks are off. So maybe we can inspect his plane and see what's going on. Maybe we can push a bit. Dexter, what plane is he flying? It's the A320 Neo, the same plane as what I have. And there goes the thrust reverser. Maybe that helps because that says something to me. I also did that. But still no movement. Okay, so I will try to push him. That's also not working. Yeah, that's a little issue. Oh, this plane disappeared. And there it is again. So it's very weird sometimes that the plane is not moving anymore. But yeah, I also had it. Do you have a message on your panel in orange? This is something with a brake disc. Knight? Because sometimes there's a message with a brake disc on your display. Cohen, not sure if it's a fuel issue. No, engines are running, so fuel issue is not a problem. Or fuel is not a problem. That night, don't wait, I will restart and will follow you. Okay. So there we go, guys. He will restart the flight and then he will come later then. So there we go, Dragster, 1, 2 and a 3. And V1, rotate. Positive rate of climb, and gear up. And then we go to climb mode. There we go. Enjoy! Hi all, running late, but will hopefully join in soon. Okay, thank you, and thank you for joining, mate. Hope you are doing fine. And there is Dragster. So as you can see, this is the airport, so it's a payware airport that we have today. Also for our destination airport, I'm not sure if I have that airport. We need to check. So TCAS is on standby. Oh, what is this? Fix it, fix it. Okay, flaps retracting. Carbon is like a torpedo on the ground when another plane takes off. Yeah. So I lost already Dragster. It seems. Oh, there he is. So we're making our turn. My plan is a little bit messed up. So we are flying for 2 minutes. And there is a Dragster going. 7,200 feet. So I turned that TCAS off because of the, if we are flying close to each other, my plane will go up and down to avoid each other. That's what's happening, so that's why I turned off the TCAS. So there we see the airport again. So today we have no cabin, so I can not do a cabin tour. Other than that, it's a beautiful plane and it's for free, but I think everyone will know that in the meantime. And I need to check my flight plan because okay, 10,000 feet. We can turn off the lights. And there we go. And then we can climb until 36,000 feet, and then we will cruise. And then we see the wing flags as well. It's not much, but it's there. It's always looking great. Best wing flags in the sim. So we're on course now, and then we go straight until we are at 36,000 feet. Just after that we will make a slight turn to the right. So that's it. Also, Joe is departed. And then I check also the flight plan on little, no, not little nav map, but on Valanta. So Drexler is running a bit wider. So Drexler and Joe will be very close to each other. So then we go to standard, and there we go, 15,400 feet. And this one has don't has the black mask. I think every Neo needs that, the black mask around the windows. For me personally, it looks much better. I also know that some people don't like it, so it's just personal. In the meantime, we have 17 likes, so thank you very much guys for liking the video. Next, what's your next waypoint? Next waypoint is Munto. We are heading to Munto, and that's 51 nautical miles away. Next, you really like the mask around the windows? Yes, I like it as well. Carwin, here the cockpit window has 9 layers of glass. When a bird hits it won't get cracked. I don't know how many layers it is, but yeah, of course it needs to be very strong. Nordi, hello, how are you, my friend? I'm fine, thank you very much. So, how are you? And thank you for joining, so welcome to the stream. So we just departed after some delays and issues with connection and stuff. But everything is working fine now. We are just waiting for Knight at Night until he has solved his problem. So we are flying for now for 8 minutes, and then we can actually put already our destination airport in. We will do that right here. So that's Oscar, Echo, Golf and Nike. And we put that here. Now we see 514 nautical miles to go. Nordi, thanks, I'm very fine. Very nice to hear you. Very nice. So this is our second last stream of the year for the Microsoft Flight Simulator. So tomorrow we will do the last one. And then we fly in the snow. No, not in the snow, we fly from Bulgaria. I think it was to Italy, so I don't know if there is snow in Bulgaria. Didn't check it out. But Monday next year, the first stream, that will be in the snow, because we depart in Toronto and we fly to Halifax, and that will be in the snow in Toronto. For the people that want to know if we are using payware, freeware or a standard airport for our destination, I will check with you if I have filled it in. So where we're flying, oh no, it seems to be a standard airport or a default airport where we're flying to. So we have some nice colors. So in the meantime, I also can tell you something about our Flynas. So that's actually call sign is NAS Express. So it's from Saudi Arabia, and started the operations on November 13, 2013. So not so long ago. And then the base hub is Riyadh King Khaled International. So that's the place where we're flying to. So that's the main or base of Flyness. So the fleet size is 45 aircraft and 4 more are coming. And the average fleet age is 6.4 years old. And the official website is flyness.com. So they have the Airbus A320-200. They have 15 planes from that type. They have also the Airbus A320neo, the one that we are flying today. So they have 28 of that type. So for both of the aircraft, for the 200 and the neo, there are one coming in the future. So they will have one 200 coming and one neo. They have also the Airbus A330, and that's the 300 series, and they have in total 2 planes of that type, and they will come in the future 2 more. That's actually the entire fleet of Flyness. And call sign is NAS Express. So that's what it is. In the meantime, we have some nice scenery here. So back to Volanta, and there I can see who's where. Okay. And then I also see a G877. That is, yeah, I will not catch him. Back to the cockpit. Check if everything is alright. So almost 29,000 feet. And 487 nautical miles to go. So 7,000 feet to go, and then we can drink something. Dexter, I have a restriction of flight level 200 at a Munto. Really? Well, let's check. I have no restrictions. Which plane you are flying? The Phoenix? So yeah, we go straight to top. So I'm coming at Munto now in 5 nautical miles. We are at Munto, 30,000 feet. And actually we have the top of climb here. Oh, nice. Okay, so it's working. The thing where I was looking for is working on this plane. So we have that. So we don't need to calculate our this yeah, top of descent. All right. So we check if that also is there, top of descent, and right here. Oh, nice, nice, nice. So that's what I was looking for. That's why I installed the experimental version, and it's here. Everything is working then. Dexter, just wondering. Yeah, Phoenix. All right. So we are almost at Signo, and then 30 nautical miles to go before we reach our top of climb. 77 Carwin, there is probably a coke break away from the others. Something like that. So meantime we are flying for 15 minutes. Everything is going great. So for the people that don't know, but I guess everyone will know this is a free plane. So if you have the simulator on PC, you can download this for free, and it's a very nice plane. Carwin to G77, I will get my LMP, it's my vitamins. Okay. The extra CTR TK feed G. What's that mean? So there's a message that you get here. If I get those messages, I'll always do this: clear. But that's me. I don't know what it means. Control tank feeding. Center tank. Center tank. Yeah, so center tank. Last time I did that, I ran out of fuel over Italy. Alright. Yeah, that can happen. Then G77 probably fuel used up into the center tanks. It's possible. So I don't know how much fuel you used or put in the tanks, but I have actually no fuel in the center tank. And I had 8,820. Kevin, how's your son doing, Davey? I know he is better, but what does he do lately? Well, he's fine. It can be better because he's getting sick again, but for now it's okay. But you hear that his heart, his nose and stuff, so I hope it will not come true. But for now he's doing fine. We were I just came back actually from a dinner from the Scouts where he's going. So they had actually a dinner this evening, so we came there and it was very noisy, and he is also he cannot stand too much noise, so it's a bit of a problem for him. So we didn't stay too long, and then actually when I came home I saw that it was already past 7, so yeah. But it's doing fine at the moment, so I hope it stays like that. Dexter, oh I see, I think I just mean it's using the center tank first and only. Okay. Fuel I have plenty. Alright, that should be nice. Joe Trimboli looks like Night at Night is departing. Oh, nice. So yeah, it takes a while before yeah, to prepare everything again if you need to restart. That's why in my free time I fly general aviation. That's click, bang, and you go. No preparation. And if goes something wrong, you do just the same over again. Dexter, it appears to a load of fuel in center tank, and it's using that first, and then GL77 CTRTK feeds means that the automatic fuel management system in the Airbus is moving fuel from the center tanks to the wing tanks. Oh, thanks mate. So now we know. Dexter, oh by the way, the weather changed for me here quite a bit, getting a few more clouds, and it's overcast. Oh. Well, we have only clouds under us, above us we don't have. We have a bit of movement now. Just hope we don't dive again like yesterday, because I was really scared actually not to crash, but yeah, actually to crash, that I needed to restart the whole damn thing again, because yeah, what that we left 10,000 feet or something, and yeah, at one moment I was thinking we will never make this, but it was fine. J77 had to look it up, but I remember now again. Alright, nice. Always nice to have some information. And then Glide at Night Airborne. Nice. So, hope everything is working now. Okay guys, we are cruising at 36,000 feet. So a checklist. Joe, what is the checklist? So in the meantime, we just reached our 20 likes, so thank you very much guys. So 20 likes, nice. So on the checklist is vitamins. That's the first thing actually on the cruise check. Yeah, that night it's okay, but something weird is happening. Okay, we will jump into that in a second, and I will put it down in the chat. I will read that when I'm back in 1 minute, and we will try to fix it. So see you in 1 minute guys. So we are back, and then I put the webcam on flash, Dorian. It seems that I'm a bit grey now. I think yesterday were my colors better. Weird. Alright. There we go. Cheers. So try to give it a little bit more color, if that is possible. No, it is not. Okay, not working, it seems. Alright, so back to 77. I will pause the sim so you can catch up. I will get something to drink now, and I will feed our special guest Edson Hawk, which will soon be big enough to get back outside. And with that, okay, and Carwin, cheers. Thank you very much, and also cheers to you. Enjoy your LMP. And then Ignite at Night, spoilers arm and flaps up, but in blue. Enjoy the rainbow. Cheers. So you get a message here that your flaps are armed, spoilers are armed and flaps are full in blue. And then George and Bully can see me on a little nav map today. Well, I see you. That's one thing, and my virtual flight online transmitter is running. And now you are standing still. No, now you move again. All right. So in blue. So now my spoilers are armed as well, and there is no message. Nope. So yes, that's very weird. And but in blue, that's your checklist, no? Let me see. That's all for this screen. Cloud at night, yes. Toop. I have no clue, but it seems that is your checklist that is coming there. But I don't know how I can put it there. So no clue. I'm just ignoring it. Yeah, I think it's just a checklist that you have there. So it has nothing to do with any performance of your plane. I think it's just a checklist. That's the only thing that is comes there in blue. So meantime we do this 113. Cohen, a great smooth flight so far. Yeah, but you never know what happens. Yesterday we had that as well, and until I turned on FS Realistic, and then we dived. So that was actually not fun. But I wanted to check something. I want to check. Okay, so we are 3 in a row, and then we are coming closer to GH77. But it seems that we are all 3 at the same distance from each other. So Derek's in 2nd place, and then Joe in 3rd place. Actually 3rd and 4th, because I'm in 2nd. All right. So let's hope that the flight will continue like this without any big troubles. So to end the year, the last 2 streams, so today and tomorrow. Carwin, but at least you got the plane back up in time. Yes, but I was thinking I will never make it, but yeah, we did. Luckily, otherwise we could restart, but that was not so funny. But yeah, we managed to do it, and but it's the first time that I have it actually, because I already did it with other planes, mostly with general aviation, and I had never an issue with that. Or not like that, so extreme, because it was literally it was going down very quick, nose down totally. That was not a good thing. So if is just a question to the people here, to everyone, are there people here that are flying with FPV drones? Who's flying with an FPV drone? Just a question. Dexter flying with what? With an FPV drone. A drone, an FPV drone. It's not a normal DJI drone or other brands that are just easy to fly, but the ones that you do everything manually, where you do loops with and acrobatic things or racing. They also do racing with it. Yeah, that night not me, and then Joe, I don't, and Dexter also, you don't. Okay, no problem. So yeah, first a person view drone, yes. Peter, you don't? Okay. Because before my operation, actually, last year I was looking into drones, also to do a video, and I almost ordered the DJI Mini 2, but with the operation I didn't do it. I still didn't do it. Joe, you are using the DJI Mavic Air. Okay, nice. At one point I was also thinking of that, but yeah, there are so many restrictions, and especially where I live, I always need to ask permission to the control tower at Brussels airport, actually, to go in the air every time. So that's a bit of a thing. But I like the actually making videos about other things as well, and I was thinking to go into the first person view drones. So of course DJI is also nice, but that's another type of video then, and actually if you make a lot of videos you can use both, of course. GS77, yep, lots of restrictions here as well prevent me from buying one. Yes, I have my license, I did everything for it, so that is okay. But yeah, every time, even if you just do it in your garden, you need to ask permission to launch it. So that's every single time you need to do that. Dexter, yes, I would have thought that airports are not too keen on drones. No. For the people that watch every time my stream on the airport, one time, it's already a few months ago, the police came in because I was not on the spotter's place, but some meters away from it, on a place where actually not really someone is coming, and checked me. And they also said, can I check your everything what you have, and they were actually looking if I was not have a drone with me. But and also 2 weeks ago, I think, the police came at the spotter's place, and they also say if you see something suspicious, then let us know. Also drones and stuff. So there's a big sign, no drone, yeah, that you cannot launch drones there. There's a big sign on it, so you cannot miss it. But even I don't live next to the airport, so it's 15 minutes away, but even then, in this place I cannot do it. Even below 249 grams. Carrying drones are very dangerous in the sky with planes in the air. Yes, indeed. But it's not only the planes, and the planes is here not an issue, I believe. They are high enough, but I think the main problem here is also helicopters, because we have often helicopters passing by, and that is actually more a danger. At night also here where I live you need a permit from the army, and some areas you are not allowed to fly in. Yep. So the same here. Also you cannot fly around Brussels airport or over Brussels airport, of course. There are many places where you cannot fly here in Belgium, and then other places where you always need to have permission or ask before you fly, and then you always need to be available because they always can contact you to go down again. So there are actually not many places here in Belgium where you can fly just like nothing. Good night. 21 likes. Yes, thank you very much guys for the likes. And so in the meantime I check our distance right here. 305 nautical miles to go before we start. No, that's a total thing. Okay, so what I will do, I don't need to change it now because I still need to push the button, so this is not a Boeing. Joe, seems a little turbulent up here today. Well, I didn't feel anything yet. Just in the beginning we had a little bit, but at the moment we don't have, or don't see anything, don't feel anything, don't see, especially. Good at night at 360. Yes, 360 is our cruising altitude. So, and I was just wondering if someone of you could give me some information about FPVs, because also DJI has now 2 FPV drones, so they are also going into that direction. And there is a new one coming out, and looks very nice. It's a bit similar than the one from DJI, but if you buy everything what you need, then it's already 1,002 or something, about the same price as the DJI. But actually they are too heavy for then you have actually even more restrictions. So also next week or next year, but then next week we fly also the Phoenix, no, the fly-by-wire again after the PMDG, and then also next week we will fly the 146 again, because it's a long time ago. Joe, well, looks like the extra is closing in on you. Alright. Check. Oh, I passed already G877 as well. So Drexler is not really closing in on me because I'm pulling away from everyone now. So he's catching maybe a G877 because at least on my Valanta. Before we were actually closer. Coming tomorrow on New Year's Eve in New Zealand. Oh, nice, yeah. So it's a bit earlier in your country. So we need to wait until Saturday. That's in 2 days. That night, I guess what was my problem? I have no clue. A problem with the spoilers that were armed. I think it just has to do with a checklist. Let me see. No, actually, no clue. Nope. Good night at night. Are you serious? Gears were down. Okay. Yeah, I didn't retract the gears or landing gear. All right. That's a good one. Joe, sorry, thought you were second. Yeah, I was second, but Jet77, he put his flight in pause, so that we could catch up with him. So I'm leading the pack now. So it seems that now G77 is in the last place now. All right. That night you were in a hurry trying to catch up with me. All right, well, understandable, and sometimes I forget that as well, or it comes down automatically, or we don't put it down on a landing, we forget it, or we push the knob 2 times instead of once, things like that, and that happens all the time. So we are coming close to a Napma, and we have still 253 nautical miles to go. Cabin passengers are quiet, yeah, very quiet today. Just saw the flight of yesterday, so that's why. So they are already scared, and they don't they are scared to tell something. They're just silent. So meantime we are 15 minutes into the flight, so everything is going great so far. In the meantime it's 8 before 11 o'clock here in Belgium. And then for the people that are interested in the Aerosoft A330 that is coming, I don't know when, but do me a favor and check those screenshots again. I told already something about it, so but and check those screenshots that I posted. Now that night I am in a shock, not a silent. Alright. Drexler, oh, new screenshots. Yeah, it was last week, I think, that or beginning of the week, that there were new screenshots of the A330 from Aerosoft. Yeah, from a few days ago. Those ones. So check those again. For the people that are really into that Aerosoft A330, so check them. Next are those images of the A330. The cockpit looks very clean, a bit too clean, you thought? Okay. The textures just a bit flat. Well, check that screenshot from that door, the front door that is open. Yeah, check that out. Also check the screenshot of outside, and you can look through the windows. Yes, and through the windows you can see the seats of the cabin. Check that out. In the meantime, I will go also to those pictures. Dexter, just quite often goes the other way. Photoreal textures of really used planes and surfaces. Yes. So yeah, that is what Just Flight do. Also with the smaller general aviation planes. So that were actually the picture of 26 December. So then it's the two. Yeah, you got one on that you can see the windows, that you can see from the outside to the inside, and then you see the seats. Check the shape of those seats, and then the picture after it, there is a door, an open door, and check yeah, the textures from that open door, not the door itself, but the frame actually. That night today I opened the subject of what is the point of having two sims with Q8 pilot. He told me that his uncle is a real life pilot and that he flew both sims. He said Explain 12 is more realistic than Microsoft Flight Simulator. So that is the thing, and that is already going on for some years. I hear that already a lot, that Explain 11 was better than FSX and P3D. That is more realistic. It was also better looking at that point, but now with Explain 12 and Microsoft Flight Simulator, yeah, I guess it was still the same, and you have people that say everything good about Explain, and you have the other side, the people that are actually into Microsoft. So who is right? I don't know. I liked Explain 11 very much, but it just cannot compare it with the graphics. That's one, and the physics. Yeah, that's another thing. Dexter, but I think they did say that there were not to the passenger interior, so if the seats look a bit blocky, then it's just supposed to be as a stand-in. Oh, okay. And then the door, if you see the door, those graphics, they are also not up to point. So the entrance of the door, actually, that gray part from the fuselage, that is also not looking nice. Tonight, it was the same for a Q8 pilot. He is more attached to Explain, but he said that he enjoys the views in Microsoft Flight Simulator more, and that is as a is in a real flight and looking outside. Yeah. So that's why everyone love Microsoft Flight Simulator, and that's for the graphics. That's one point. Yeah. But for the flight model, yeah, they always said that Explain was better than Microsoft of P3D or whatever. So, and I can understand that. I'm not a real pilot, but yeah, the planes were always flying nice in Explain. And sometimes I have some planes, the standard planes then, that are acting a bit weird, sometimes in the Microsoft. But what is the point to have two simulators if you are happy with one? Why you need another one then? So that's just where your preference is. The other night, the bottom line was that both sim have their cons and pros, and that having two sims would make them compete to give us better things. Yes, that is true. On that point, if you see it that way, yes. But as a customer, why you need two sims? Yeah, just choose one, and the one that you are the most happy about it, yeah, choose that one. But on the other side, it's always nice that you have the two options and that they compete with each other, and that's only good for us. So Carwin, I will watch your stream tomorrow, Saturday, Friday evening there in your country, okay? And then tonight the night, this was my point, yeah. So understandable. But for us as a customer, it's always nice to have more than one option. So otherwise they don't do too much effort to make it the best. Yeah, if there is no competition, why they should. And then also you have also DCS, that's another type of simulation. It's a combat style simulation, but also very nice. The other night for me, I am more than happy with Microsoft Flight Simulator, yeah. And I tried a week or two ago, I tried with the release, actually just the day after the release of Explain, I installed it and I tried it out, but no, at this point no. That night lots of airplanes lost, of airports, and lots of sceneries, yes, this. And if you need to buy everything twice for the boat simulators, then you know it's very expensive. So we check our 170 to go, guys, 170. So we'll put that a bit further that we can see. Here we need to start our descent just before Kunststof. So J77 is thinking the same. And then also another night, imagine that Laminar is still working on the clouds. Yeah, that's a big thing in Explain. The clouds, they were always complaining about the clouds in Explain 11, so yeah, we are still working on the clouds. Dexter, for me, it's just too late now. I'm playing and expanding Microsoft Flight Simulator for some time now, getting planes and airports, so I don't see myself to get started in another sim. Very understandable. So I came from FSX, switched it over to Explain, because that at that time that was just better. It looked better, it was flying better, so it was everything better. And then there was also P3D after that, and then I went to that one. I tried it out 2 times and went back to Explain, so there was nothing better than that until the time or the day that Microsoft Flight Simulator came out, and then I switched over to Microsoft Flight Simulator. But give it some years and maybe Explain 16 will be better than Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Who knows? So, and then also Blue Games, I think it was him that also wanted to do streams in DCS. So I don't know if they still do that. I saw one stream or part of it, but I have no time anymore to check out all those streams. But maybe you still do it, DCS. But if you need to switch to DCS, Microsoft Flight Simulator, and explain, I think that's just a bit too much, in my opinion. Maybe some people can handle that, but for me, it will be just a bit too much. You need to set up everything and you know, payware, freeware stuff in it, and I think it's a full-time job then. The other night I remember when I was on X-Plane 11 and one day I saw the trailer of Microsoft Flight Simulator and I said, now, wow, that is what from months before it was months before the release, and you started counting the days for its release. Yeah, well, if you see the difference, yeah, then you know that you are waiting for that and that you don't go back to X-Plane 11 for a while, because those graphics do everything. So very understandable. I was actually waiting for also not a simulator or a simulator, but not like this. It was like a dead stick or something, what the name is. And that's actually flying with a Piper Cup or something, and doing some bush flights. And it was close to release, but that's already close to release for a few years. So, and I don't hear anything anymore of it. Trotrimboli was the most amount of people you flying with you on the stream, and then cheers, thank you very much. 4 or 5 something, I think that was the most, 4 or 5. So it's not that much, but we don't need 50 people, of course, because there will be no room for it. But yeah, for the people that want to fly with me, always a welcome. J77, lots of DCS models are on a sale at the moment. So the F16, F18 will interest me, to be honest, but no, and not enough time. X-Plane 12 also on sale on Steam, but I had already 2 Sims at the same time, not again. So yeah, there was also a moment that I was interested in DCS, and actually still, but it's too complex, you know. If you want those high fidelity airplanes, it's very nice if you can spend all your time on it, but my time is limited, and if I need to start from zero, from scratch, you know, it will take too much time. So I flew it already in DCS because I have it, but it's not so easy. I think if I ever start with a DCS, I will fly helicopters. Alright, and so we keep an eye on our top of descent, and first I go to the flight plan. We need to see where we need to be. And hope my flight plan will not be messed up. So it's 0. It seems 0. No, 70. Okay, so we go to 3000 feet, so that will be okay. No, other side, so that way. That's too low, that's too high. Ignite the night. When I received the box, I took 2 days off. Yeah, well, I have a friend, and the time that we were playing on Xbox years and years ago, many years ago, and there was a new game coming out where he was waiting a long time for it. Yeah, then he also took a week off, and then he was playing the whole week, you know. So I understand. Joe, I like smaller groups too. Well, it's nice to have some friends around and to fly together. So yeah, small groups, that's okay. Joe Trimboli, how far of top of descent for you? Right now, not that far anymore. So 25 nautical miles. We are away from our top of descent. 25 nautical miles. Calvin Davis, how far is back is Ignite the Night? Let me check. Yeah, it's pretty far because he is closing up to, what is that place here? Nama or something, the waypoint. We are going to a console, so we are past there already a long time. So yeah, it's at least 20 minutes behind. Now that night, DCS makes me wish if there is a time machine that would take me back around 30 years back. Whenever I watch YouTube streams about DCS, I wish I would fly the same as those guys. I found it difficult. Yeah, it is difficult. I was watching the Grim Reapers and they do amazing job. If you like to see some YouTube videos about DCS, the Grim Reapers, I think you will know them, but they do amazing job, and I was really enjoying their streams or their videos that they made. It were not live streams, but it were videos or some live streams as well. The extra 44 until top of descent. Okay, so we are almost there. So like 10 nautical miles. Just after 7, if they had a dynamic campaign for solo players like those old classic sims, I will jump in, but to compete with those guys flying DCS for years and no chance. No. Even IL Stormwalker, or what is that, with that combat simulator with the World War II planes. I was doing that online a few times and never saw someone, but they always saw me and they shot me down. And you also need to have the eye tracker or the, you know, what is that called, where you call, or VR. That's also an option. That will work pretty good. Otherwise, you're just a prey. There's a Grim Reapers, yes, the Grim Reapers, that are the ones. And G77 and instant actions and paid campaigns are not my favorite choice. Yeah, true. So we start our descent right now. And there we go, guys. Kevin will watch your will watch Knight at night and land at a destination if he's way back when you guys land. Yeah, it's I think 20 minutes or something. That is something. Trotrimboli just got a TCAS warning auto descending. Yeah, that's why I turned off my TCAS. That's why. Knight at night at Carvin Davis. David will wait, I'm sure, but it is late. I will not accept that. Dexter will check them out. Yep, the Grim Reapers. So they did actually a fight with two groups, and they were fighting each other. So, but it's the same team actually. They split themselves in two groups, and then they fly different planes in each group. And they did some nice missions, really. It's, and also tutorials to how to start up the things, those high fidelity planes, because you have the normal ones where you cannot click the buttons like what we do in this plane. But you have also the high fidelity, the more expensive planes, and yeah, you can click every button there. So they also explains in some videos how to do it. Maybe there are some other channels as well about DCS, but I don't check it out anymore because I have no time. But the Grim Reapers, they were actually very nice, and that was before my streaming days. You know, they're great. So meantime, we are descending and we are at 27,000 feet. We need to put our data in, or the numbers actually, QNH, temperature and stuff. So we'll catch that. So QNH is 1017, temperature is 26. Come on. 26, 1017, so 1017, temperature 26, and then it's 110, I believe, the wind, slash, what was it, 110, 6 knots, and 06, and there we go. And that's all we need. That barrow I don't need. Alright. Performance page. No, that's not one. The program page. This one. Knight at night, some are real fighter pilots from the Grim Reapers. Do you know them? Because I'm not sure. I don't know them. I just know them from watching their videos. So not at night, but for sure their group flights are more intensive than ours. Yes, indeed. So it's a combat simulation actually, and yeah, they are more But they have also sometimes nice views, and you know, the sounds. It's very nice. Well, Canada no other groups, okay. But if I was in file 2, then yeah, I had no chance to other players actually. That was with World War II planes. I had no chance. Because I think they also do that. The Grim Reapers sometimes. So 20,000 feet, guys. And we are flying for 1 hour and 21 minutes. We have 24 likes. Nice. Trimboli arrival runway, that's 33. Arrival runway is 33. That will be tricky, because it will be a late turn. And a sharp one, because there is no other waypoint that we can use a bit further away or to make the turn less sharp. Or I needed to go far away. Joe, thanks, no problem, mate. And night at night, for me, I used to enjoy microphones since back the late 80s and early 90s, especially F-15 Strike Eagle. Yeah, I also did that, but I was not a special, not very good in it, you know. I also did Falcon, F-16 Falcon. Was that, yeah, 4.0 and those things. You know, that was also nice, but I was not a specialist in those things. And now in DCS, if you see those guys making a turn, a fast turn, how they do that? I cannot do that. It takes ages before that plane turns 180. And that's my frustration in that simulator, that I cannot even not turn those things. And those guys, they turn so quickly, 180, and with me it takes longer than with an Airbus. That night I used to have an Amiga 500 at that time. Yeah, that's a long time ago. Indeed. Karen, I will do my washing tomorrow, as I don't want washing. Don't want the washing every day. Yeah, indeed. It's also something that I don't like. Dexter, long. Yeah, but it is like that. You know, that thing that don't want to turn, and you turn, but and you're pulling. Yeah. I turn quicker with an Airbus than with an F-16 or something. Really, that's not working out for me. Carrying the waste of water, yeah. And the water is very expensive. So 13,300 feet, we use the speed brakes. Because, why you change view? Oh, so speed brakes are out. Joe, you added a loop on waypoint for arrival. Where is that, mate? That's not nowhere in the neighborhood. Lopan. Where we have Lopan? The closest is Naban. So I don't know where you found that one. Corin, yes, Dexter, but here I am and the staff. Yeah, so, but where I am, the staff here gets mad at me. All right. So 10,000 feet, lights can go on. Once again. There we go. Still to try to slow down. Then we also need to catch up with our green dot here. And then we see that our flight plan is also a bit of a mess. So that will be also a little issue. So we have not much space. So we need to make the turn and then land immediately. Let's see how that will work out. So probably we will do a go around. Corinne, I think I do a lot of washing without taking days of washing. So 8,000. Speed brakes are still open. Alright, so we can close that. So 1 hour and 27 minutes, so we will arrive a bit earlier even, it seems, because predicted was 1:44. We are at 7,000 feet. How many nautical miles I have to destination? 13.1. 13.1. So destination should be there somewhere. So what we'll do is just follow. What we need to do, speed brakes, and we slow down, slow down, slow down. Not at night, 148 nautical mile here, so at Carwin Davis and do you will not wait not watch me land, sorry. So we go to flaps 1. It's a bummer that we don't make that turn here, because now we are really close to the airport. I will put on the recording already. Yesterday we didn't have recording because that also was not working. Yeah, yesterday we had. The day before we didn't have, because that thing was not working. Churchill Bolly 51 for you. Okay. Good night. Yes, tomorrow. Flaps 2. Still on the speed brakes. And then we slow down even more. Yesterday I didn't do that, but I don't trust it today. Okay, one more move to here. Flaps 3. And flaps full. So we will do a very slow last part. In the meantime, the others can catch up. Another night, but I will keep flying, hoping for a miracle. Ooh. Okay, seems already better. So we are coming closer to this. That's good. Speed brakes off. And then we arm the speed brakes. And there we go. Jet 77 also slowing down a few nautical miles behind. Alright. Okay, so I will put the localizer on. Auto brakes on medium. Brake fans on. What else we need? Nothing for now. So we're waiting for the nav lock. And we need it to be at lower. So we have catch the localizer. So now we go to approach. And I think we are too high. Carvin Davis hardly watch Brussels from the sky. Plane spotting as I'm more into this. Yeah. But that's always a choice that you make.
2,500.
But you know that it's not my best friend. That it was threatening me with everything and yeah, try to ruin my stream.
2,000.
Gear down. Manual control. There we go. My plane. Alright, so we need to catch the glide slope again. That night, yeah, you have the feeling that I will do a butter landing tonight. Well, I'll try.
1,000.
I will try, but I have some stutters. That's not an excuse. But we are not on the glide slope. There we go, guys.
400.
Auto throttle off.
300.
Still high, too high.
200. 100.
Ready for impact.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
That's not good. That was not a butter landing. Okay, where we need to be. There. First taxiway, we take that one. Alright, so 166 and lower the speed. Yeah, my throttle was at the lowest. So I will prepare for a night at night, and there he is already there. We just missed him. Damn. Okay.
Jizan ground NAS Express 6 request taxi to parking.
NAS Express 6 taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Alpha.
Taxi lights on, landing lights off, runway lights off. And then we need to park somewhere here. And there is a fuel truck in my way. Thank you, fuel truck. Actually, everything is in my way.
NAS Express 6 acknowledge last transmission.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Alpha NAS Express 6.
Glad at night, butter for me. Alright. Thank you. So, we have another 2 planes. Everyone landed already. Damn. You guys were close. So, very nice. Actually, I like this. Yeah, I was a bit too late to catch them on for landing. So we have Dexter, we have Joe, and yeah, one we are missing, and that is Knight at Night. So he is now at Kimso or something. So it's still a bit out. At Budat. Who's at Budat? Oh, and Joe is not landed yet. So who is that? I thought it was Joe. Alright. So we can catch a Joe. Oh, might be G77. Oh, yeah, that's correct. G77. Dexter, okay, sound back on. And Joe going around, alright. G77, yeah, of course, yeah, you were right behind me, that's correct, yes. So it was first G77, then it was Dexter, and Joe is going around, okay? And then on my left is G77, no, this one. And then Dexter is right there. Okay. So as you can see, this is a standard airport, everyone has that, and I hope someone has a better one than this one, but yeah, it is what it is. So we, in the meantime, we go over to our replay of the day, and I will stop my recording, and then we can play. And then we go a bit forward. So I was a bit too high. I was still at 3000 feet and didn't go lower. So I needed to take control very early. Tonight at night my GPU is happy. I will quit the sim. Why you will do that? Why your GPU is happy? Because you quit the sim. Oh, okay. I'll get it. Less stress. Alright, so here is our landing for today. I was not so happy with it. Floating again, exactly the same as yesterday. And then we do the touchdown. Alright. And we do it from the other side. Joe, let me know when you will land. And there's a packet left to G77. Alright. So meantime it's 11:43. And I still don't understand why I cannot land better. Because my landings in X-Plane were pretty good with the A320. And why I cannot do it here. So once again the landing, and then we see it also from the inside. I did already many landings. Watch my all the videos that I did, or the streams that I did with this plane, also with other planes, and my landings are still not how it should be. Okay, sometimes they are soft landings or butter landings here and there, but the way I do it is still not nice. Not at night, also time flies here. Oh yeah. So it's already 1 hour later than in my place. So it's a quarter before 12. So that means it's a quarter before 1 at your place. And then here we have the touchdown. Bang. There we go. Takes an initial touchdown quite good, but then often the front wheel slams down fairly hard. Yeah, same. Well, but with me it's pretty good, and that don't count as your landing rating, your front wheel, yeah, or nose wheel. So yeah, I do the same. But also the floating and yes, I like to come down in one smooth movement and then touch down, like the video that I show always before my stream from the Air Canada. That's a smooth landing. That's how I like to land, but it's not possible because sometimes my the front is so high, my nose is so high, unbelievable. Current day is 11:45 here in New Zealand, so almost time to eat. Dexter, I don't push it down after a flare. I keep it same altitude. Okay. And then show Timpoli on long final. Okay. So we'll try to catch you. Meantime, my plane can drive back to the parking. There are no terminals. Glad at night, guys. Imagine yourselves giving a speech in front of an audience. It's not that easy. This guy is doing a live stream. Well, that's never easy, because you know a lot of things can go wrong. A lot of things. Also today. Yeah, Sim Connect was not working. But there are other things as well, and you get more used to it, to the streams. In the beginning you are very nervous, and then especially when something goes wrong, yeah, then you're very nervous, at least me. And in the beginning I didn't do it with the camera, but then someone was saying that I needed to do it with the camera, it would be better and stuff. So, and I was afraid of that, but I tried it, and then yeah, eventually it goes better. And Joe, it's okay if you miss me. Well, I see you, so very clearly, so I cannot miss you. Glad at night, full support. All your landings are considered butter. Thank you very much, mate. Dexter, yes, respect to you. With Wolf Productions, a lot to handle for you during the stream. But yeah, this, and actually a lot more than you even can think. Oh, okay. There are also things where that you people are not aware of, that are happening after my streams, or before my streams, or during my streams. You know, that's why I say that I like to have a small bunch of people here, like you guys. You know, that is very important for me. So the good guys, I like that, really. And thank you for that. Because not everyone is like that, and yeah, that is also a part of live stream. Joe Trimboli, too much pressure. Yeah, well, we saw your landing. No comment. No, it's okay, mate. It's okay. We all have bad landings, so who cares? You know, we learn from it. That's another experience, so that's a good thing. And I'm not laughing, you know, it's just funny. We all make mistakes. There is not one professional pilot here in the stream, so we just do it as a hobby, you know, and we need to enjoy it, and sometimes we need to laugh at it because it's funny sometimes, you know, and that's why we do it, to have some fun. And that's important, you know. And sometimes our stupid things that we do can be funny. Joe, you're laughing. Yeah. Peter, thanks for the stream, and your landing is better than mine. Good night to everyone. Thank you, Peter. Have a wonderful night, sleep well. And yeah, tomorrow is my last stream for this year. So if I don't catch you anymore, then I wish you a happy new year. So enjoy. Dexter, hello. Yeah. So it is, you know, we learn. So even the fire department was a bit worried, so they guide them in. So he has also the Flynas livery. Couldn't watch. What is that? Dexter, couldn't watch. Never hear that. I will pronounce it also incorrect, but I never crutch. What is that? This I noticed just before approach that my flight director button was not eliminated. Flight director button. Now, what plane are you flying? Flight director button. We don't have that on the Airbus. Oh yeah, this this one. Okay. This one. Yeah, I never press it because it's always eliminated from the start. Only push this one and this one. This is always on. Couldn't rush get well into a new year. Okay, thank you very much, Drexter. And Drexter has some panic as well. Literally means a good slide into the new year. Well, it's the first time I hear it, and of course we don't hear that much. It's just once a year that you hear that. So how can I know that? What is this? Available? Weird. Dexter, yes, I agree. It's always on, so all the more surprised that it was off. Yeah. So that's why I was confused that I didn't know. Do we have a flight director switch in this plane? Because I never push it because it's always on. So I know in the 737 we need to flip the switch, but in this one we will never do that. Carwin, see you everyone. Have a great evening there and sleep and day if you are in a country, in our country. Okay, thanks for the stream, Carwin. Have a wonderful day, mate. Enjoy your day and see you next time. Good at night at Whittleballs Productions. Please don't press the LS button until you are on 6,000 feet and descend. Why is that? Because I pushed that before I start taxi. I always push that. Clear at night at the LS is a landing system. Okay. So you see that I'm not a pro and that I learn every day something. Takes the LS before you even take off. Yes. Even when the APU is started or something before APU. The moment I can press that, I press that. So because it's used to catch the localizer, well then I will never forget it. So, and I will never be too late. So Dexter, LS will display the magneto diamond shapes on that, yeah. If you are too high or too low on the glide slope, yes. Or if you are aligned with the runway. Yes, that is what it shows. So if I don't press it, I don't see it, you know. Also those things. So if I check my route, then you see all those things. If it's pressed. So that's why I press it. Takes it true. That too. And never too late. Yeah, indeed. So but you know, my handling of the aircraft is never that's realistic. So I'm not a pro. I make a lot of mistakes, and my stream is actually how not to do it instead of the other streams that you see how to do it. Ignited night, but you are pressing it on takeoff. Yeah, because I didn't know that I should do it 6,000 feet before landing, you know. So, but next time, tomorrow, we do that with the Phoenix, and I will try not to press it, and then I need to remember to press it on 6,000 feet. So help me out, guys, tomorrow. Help me out. Let me remind it. G77, I think LS only shows the info on the ILS bars and GS diamond, glide slope and diamond on the display, but it will also catch the localizer and glide slope with LS off, as long as the autopilot is on and approach is selected. Yes, because before I was never use it. A long time ago I was not using it, and also in Explain 11 I was never using it, and I had my nice landings with the A320 and just approach button, you know, or localizer button and approach button, and then everything would be fine. I never used that button before. At night, ignore my forgetting to lift up my gears. Yeah, well, it happens with me as well. That is never a problem. So we just need to check everything a bit more. Dexter will do, and then G77. So usually I push it during approach when slowing down to know if my autopilot is doing a good job. Alright. Dexter at night, the night, and sometimes completely forget about that flight. So guys, yeah, so we learned something today, but at least me, all the rest seems to know it. Just one person not, and that's the guy that teach you how to fly or not to fly. Good guys, tomorrow we have another stream, and the last one of this year. So, and that is from Sofia in Bulgaria to Rome, and we do that with a Phoenix A320. So that is for the tomorrow, the last flight of this year. Then I want to thank you everyone that here was in the stream, in the chat, and also flying with me. So the pilots were today Dexter, G77, Joe, and Knight. So thank you for flying with me, and also for the support as always. Also the help. At night, this is what this channel is all about. Here, be yourselves. That's true. That's the best thing you can do here on the channel, because if you are not yourself, then you will hear it. We had today already someone that is not herself, you know. That is always another person with the same, always say that, with the same baby, boat, something. Well, you don't know what I mean. So, but it's always nice to have some people that are just themselves, and that's always nice. So don't pretend to be someone else. Okay. So guys, G77, good night. Joe, Dexter, thanks for flying with me, and have a wonderful night. Sleep well, and hope to see you very soon again. So, and for all the other people here in the stream, thanks for watching, and if I don't catch you anymore, then happy new year, and see you next time. So bye bye. J77, same to you. Thank you very much, mate. And also Dexter, good night. Bye all. J77, see you all in one of the next streams. So thank you very much, mate. Hope everything is fine, and then yeah, see you in one of the next streams. night at night. Thank you for the stream and happy to see you all here, and good night. Thank you very much, night at night. So happy to see you here as well. And then Joe, thanks everyone, bye all. So very nice to hear that, and see you next time, guys. Sleep well, bye bye.
Door 4